manage your weight, gain flexibility, boost immunity, and overall be a happier, healthier, more vibrant person? The answer is yes. Hi, I'm Zoe Bray Cotton, certified yoga instructor, personal trainer, and female body transformation specialist. And in today's presentation, you'll discover an exciting little yoga challenge designed to boost metabolism, tighten and flatten your stomach, all shaping and toning your whole body, delivering the all-cut yoga booty. This easy-to-follow yoga challenge can help you get in great shape while finally experience the incredible feel-good energy, stress relief habits true yoga can deliver. And one of the best parts of all is that you can in the comfort of your own home whenever you think you could use an emotional, mental, or metabolic boost to your day. Just like the thousands of men who are now taking part in this fun little yoga challenge after watching this video. And I must say, I'm incredibly excited exactly how to this little yoga secret for yourself in the next few minutes. However, for it to work, to have to avoid 3 common yoga mistakes women are often unknowingly making that can be directly responsible for injury and weight gain in female areas. And although you may find these completely see what they are, I feel utterly compelled to share with you because I see many women fall victim to every single day. Helping women get the very best out of you. And I'm hoping that making this short video will mean that moving forward you won't be any of these result-sabotaging mistakes. And if that's the case, it's all worthwhile and rewarding for me. The good news is avoiding these 3 common mistakes and my super simple little yoga tip I'll be sharing will have you immediately on your way to being positive and noticeable body results. My name is Zoe. While I'm an international certified yoga instructor and trainer, I wasn't always helping reshape their bodies, increase metabolism, and experience all benefits yoga has. In fact, for many years, struggling with my own self-image and personal happiness, until I learned how to avoid the 3 big yoga mistakes that you're about to see. Full tips we're about to dive into was by far the most valuable part of my yoga journey and has been a cornerstone for helping so many other women that have this video, which is why I urge you to pay attention to what I'm about to share. And don't worry, if you're one of the millions of women that have any of these common mistakes, you're definitely not alone. And the good news is they're avoidable. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Mistake number 1, generic yoga classes. Your average yoga class at the local gym or yoga studio will accommodate everybody to stay in business. That means that every class is a mix of men and women, young and old, at all different levels of experience and physical capabilities. So a woman who's been practicing for years is doing the same class designed for a 65-year-old man who's there for the first time. That's like a college graduate taking a 3rd grade math class and acting to see progress. And the opposite is also true. Because yoga classes have average, many people are in over their heads doing poses that they aren't even close to. This not only lack of results and frustration, but it can be dangerous and lead to painful injury, which so yoga has become all too known for. And because of yoga's popularity, many teachers these days become instructors with very minimal training or qualifications. It is a recipe for such disasters. Crazy, but I doubt you want to be wasting your full time or risking injury if you don't have to. The truth is, the best way to see noticeable and consistent results from yoga, forming sequences and moves uniquely tailored to you as a woman, your flexibility, physical capabilities, your experience, and your goals. You'll see my super simple tip for accomplishing this in just a few moments. Now, mistake number 2, thinking that yoga classes will distress and relax you. Unfortunately, this couldn't be further from the truth. Before this, let me quickly tell you about a very important hormone in your body you may or may not have heard of. Cortisol, known as the stress hormone. And to put it simply, when you experience stress, your cortisol levels go up. And when you're fully relaxed, your cortisol levels go down. Why is this important? As cortisol rises, it tends to store fat in problems like the eyes. That's right. The more stressed out you are, the more likely you are to gain weight in specific areas. But can yoga help reduce stress? Absolutely. The problem is itself, but anything that goes along with going to yoga classes. Yoga classes can actually produce more of the fat-storing hormone cortisol, not going at all. Rushing to get to class or a spot for your mat, worrying about if you're doing the moves correctly or if you're being judged by the instructor or what guy's head is up your or even how you look in your clothes. It's okay, I do this too. All of these things can contribute to raising your cortisol along with your chances of gaining weight. Not good. In order to experience the cortisol-reducing, booty tightening, and body reshaping results that can offer, you need a truly stress-free experience, free of the common we talked about. The women taking generic classes are with every day. All of the Mistake number 3, aggression. Because a generic class has no idea where you are at, the class is the same week after week. The change randomly, but there's no way of building on the last because the entire group may be different. So you're stuck doing the same thing class after class, week after week. And it's pretty much the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting results. Remember that example of the graduate I gave you before? Well, now instead of taking one third grade math class, she's taking that third grade math class year after year and expecting to get smarter. Reality is, any successful health or fitness program always includes progression and adaptation from week and month to month. Proven and undeniable. This is especially true and vitally with approach to yoga that takes into account exactly where you're starting from and builds along with you. It's the absolute best way to achieve amazing health, happiness, and body week after week with yoga. Can you imagine how much faster you experience all of the true benefits yoga has to offer when every pose and sequence you're doing on the last and is strategically designed for you as a woman? Take into account your experience, ability, and goals. Can you picture how much more toned, tighter, and sexier you look when you're progressing day after day, week after week, because you're finally doing yoga that's specifically for you? Well, the good news is there's a way of yoga that accomplishes all of this while de-stressing you completely and putting you in a state of true action along with so much more. And it's called dynamic sequencing. Sequencing is a way of exactly the right pose for the right amount of time in the right sense to perfectly challenge your body without pushing too far. You get the most out of every single time you do yoga. I consider dynamic sequencing the key to experiencing the full power of yoga. It's probably been locked away from you for years. And I've got great news for you. Finally, there's a breakthrough step yoga challenge. Dynamic sequencing, designed to deliver in the most enjoyable, progressive, and results-driven experience possible. I'd like to introduce you to Yoga Burn, the truly metabolism boosting, booty tightening, follow along, body shaping yoga system designed for women. Yoga Burn is for you, even if you're an absolute beginner. If you have no flexibility at all, or even if you're an advanced yoga junkie, tried every yoga class. Hey! Now let me tell you what yoga is not, just so we're clear. Yoga Burn is not some yoga class that promises you the wisdom of patience and delivers nothing but boring breathing exercises, no physical results. And it's definitely not some fad yoga doing the same generic half-hour over and over until your hair falls out. Another delivering generic mainstream approach to yoga everyone that often works for no one. It's time for an approach to yoga that was truly designed for you as a woman. When the full power of yoga only unlocked for you dynamic sequencing, you can expect to finally see the best of all yoga deliver. dramatically increase flexibility and relief of tight muscles, rejuvenating feeling of being truly centered, along with the unparalleled clarity you need for success in your busy life and relationships, and an overall happy, more positive, and vibrant outlook on life. Oh, and that's not all. You see, I have 10 years of personal training experience in designing this program for you. So Yoga Burn naturally deliver you near effortless weight management with any restrictive dieting or along with a sexy and revered yoga booty while shaping, tightening, and toning your body, all without ever having to step from. Yoga Burn is a super 12-week full-on yoga challenge. Do from the comfort of home. The very best yoga has to offer, and a lot more. Glimpse at how it works. The main Yoga Burn system is strategically built into 3 phases. And before we go, unique phases are out. I want you to know you're a beginner or intermediate that I've totally designed Yoga Burn with you in mind from the very start to